The third Warhammer bundle for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone just released, this being the Astra Militarum Tracer Pack Warhammer 40k bundle. The first thing we get is this operator skin for Bantam. Then we've got the blueprints. We got the MTZ-556 Hammer of the Emperor, which has laser rifle tracers and gore hammer dismemberment. Then we've got the MTZ Interceptor, the Born Soldier, once again, same tracers here. We then have a Gutter Knife blueprint, which also has dismemberment here, which is pretty cool. We've got the Tactical Pet Servo Skull finishing move, which is what I'm most excited about. We'll be trying out all three different versions, and yeah, this is a pet finishing move, so I wonder if it's going to stay on your back. We then get a calling card, a loading screen, a large decal, an emblem, and a weapon charm. Go ahead, add this to our collection so we can start testing it out. Cha-ching! So the operator skin is for Bantam on the core attack team. Go ahead, add the finishing move because there's something I want to see. So now we've got it on. We get to see it in the menu. Oh, no, I guess you don't. Usually when you have a pet finishing move, it means you get to see it in the menu. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be that. Maybe it's because we're in... Oh, wait. Oh, no, it just took a second to load in. Yeah, you actually get to see this finishing move, this floating skull, when you have this finishing move equipped because it is a pet finishing move, which is a nice little touch. Here's the attachments on the MT-556. Go ahead, quickly check out some camos on it. So mastery camos cover up the whole thing, and then the normal camos also cover up the whole thing as well. Attachments for the MTZ Interceptor. This blueprint looks pretty much the same as the other one, but camos on it, you still get to see this symbol right here, but that's pretty much all you get to see when you slap camos on this. And real quick, here's camos on the Gutter Knife. Once again, covers the whole thing. So first up, we've got the Hammer of the Emperor blueprint for the MTZ. Assault rifle, I forget the full... MTZ-556. It's green. It's got a scope on it. Oh, it's got custom sounds when you shoot. Very, very noticeable loud custom sounds. Can you tell it's a laser rifle? Something give you that, that is loud. Oh, yeah. So not a lot of recoil on the build. Pretty decent. Oh, there's also a muzzle flash. I was too busy listening to the sound, but yeah, there is definitely a red muzzle flash. Then that's what the impact looks like. There's also a little bit of laser lightning type stuff when you shoot there. Then we've got the marksman rifle version of it, which once again, the design's pretty similar. Pretty much green with the logo on the side. Also a laser rifle. That sounds like you're shooting straight lasers out of it. And then there's the scope for it. I guess let's go ahead and see what happens when we take people out with these tracers. Yep, it's the gore hammer tracers. So they explode into a giant puddle of blood. Just absolutely get obliterated. Try it on the marksman rifle. It's gonna look the exact same, but just for consistency's sake, there goes Craig. Craig is now a giant pile of blood. Last but not least, we've got the Gutter Knife blueprint. Go ahead, twirl it around. Yep, looks like it did in the menu. Big surprise there. No, unfortunately, when you knife with it, it doesn't sound like you're shooting a laser weapon. Maybe because you're not shooting anything. Let's see if we oh, where'd Craig go? So with this, if we take him out, it should also, yep, gore hammer. Oh, there's blood on it. Oh, there's blood on the knife with that. Hold on, let's do it one more time. So he does explode into blood, but we also get it on our knife too. Yeah, oh, look at that. A little bit of blood dripping off the knife. Now, real quick, before we test out the finishing move, let's load into game with it equipped in third person and see if we can see it on our back. Normally with pet finishing moves, you actually have the pet on your back while you're playing. So are we going to have this floating skull just behind us as we're playing? Wait, I thought I put it to third person. Maybe it... There we go. Yeah. Oh. Wow, that might give your position away just a little bit, but I don't even care. When you equip this finishing move on any operator, the entire time you're playing, you're going to have this skull behind you. Just can other people see? Craig, can you see this skull behind my back? Because it's a little bit taller than me, and it might give your position away in some...
Yeah, I can.
Does it have... Try to shoot it. Does it have a hitbox?
Crouch behind cover.
No, it doesn't. All right, let me crouch. Can you see... Can you get to a point where you can see me? Or can't see me, but you can see the skull?
You see a jetpack before you see the skull.
Okay. This is gonna be the only finishing move I use in zombies. I am going to have this skull follow me around. Well, it didn't load in this menus of... Hopefully this... We'll test it. We'll see if this loads into zombies. But yeah, equip this finishing move on any operator, and you will have a floating servo skull behind you the entire time you're playing. A little bit of pet. This is... I'm gonna be honest, this is way cooler than the dogs. I will take this over the dogs any day. It's not just attached to your back, it's actually floating. Okay, the floating pet part is cool, but let's see what actually happens when you use the finishing move. Oh, well, all right, I get... Okay, cool. All right, take number 2, starting with standing. Hopefully, Well, that was okay. Let's do prone now. Well, that's a headshot. That's a pretty sick finishing move. I like this one a lot. I love. Well, I shouldn't even say that I love pet finishers. There's really only ever been one variation up till now. It was just a dog, and each time there was a new dog one, it just changed the skin. All right, now for the down version. I will admit all three different versions are pretty similar. The standing, the prone, and the down. There are slight variations, but for the most part, all you do is circle around the guy. The skull lasers them in the face. They fall down dead, and then you go on your merry day. And no, this finishing move is an exclusive finishing move, meaning you can use it on any operator you want. That was a pretty cool angle. I think the standing version might be the best. All right, one last time for good measure, and then we'll move on. But sorry, bud. Goodbye. And finally, let's check out the tracers and effects in zombies. So the weapon should be the same. Oh, what? That laser effects looks a lot more ridiculous. I don't recall it being a giant yellow or giant red. I know what colors are. A giant red blob in MP. I guess it's because it's a darker skybox, but yeah, the impact effect's way more noticeable. Oh, the explosion's not. Hold on. Okay, that one was. Okay, what about a headshot? Is it any different? Wait. There's less blood with a headshot, so headshot, not giant explosion. All right, well, now we're out of zombies. Okay, what about a leg shot? Okay, well, that, I guess it's somewhat random. Sometimes there's a lot of blood. Sometimes it's like yeah, lot of blood. So only leg shots. Lot of blood. I guess it is. For some reason, headshots like just not. Okay, I don't know what the zombie's climbing. Yeah, so I guess if you want the blood, if you want the bones to fall but no blood, aim for a headshot. I guess it's cleaner that way. But body shots lead to tons and tons of blood. Check out the knife, and yeah, this is going to be a fun knife to grind for camos now, because unless you get a headshot, the zombies explode into a giant puddle of blood. The weapons are laser weapons, but more importantly, we now get our Servo skull buddy when we're playing zombies. Well, one thing we didn't check when we're in MP, what happens if we crouch? So if, let's say you're someone who likes to camp in bushes, okay, he crouches with you. Although I think that, yeah, the head's going to be a little bit more noticeable than you, because the head, it's actually noticeably more taller than us. All right, let's get on flat ground real quick. So if we get on flat ground, if we were running an operator that didn't have this giant backpack, this operator comes with a big backpack. Yeah, the skull is a little bit taller than you. It is going to potentially give away your position or freak out the enemies. Imagine you're playing Warzone. You don't know about this bundle. You scope down. All you see is just a floating mechanical robot skull. Yeah, the lasers are crazy noticeable in third person. Look at that. I don't know why, but well, I guess because you're actually seeing the full muzzle flash. But yeah, you can really tell this is a laser weapon when you plop this bad boy into third person. But overall, pretty solid bundle. Really like this finishing move. That is the best part about this bundle. These death effects are reused from the other two Warhammer bundles. I do like the laser weapons, but it is nice to finally get a finishing move or a pet finishing move that is not a dog. This is finally the first non-dog pet finishing move, and all the dogs are pretty much the exact same. This is I don't know, 10 out of 10 finishing move. Rest of the bundle just all right, but that's why I review this stuff, so you guys can make your own informed decision. If you want to see more bundle reviews like this feature, make sure to like someone. Thank you so much for having a great day. Peace.
Lego unlocked. He's Lego unlocked. It's going to unlock all these cans.